Cloud. Okay, welcome everybody. Good night. My name is Catherine, one of the directors of Team Gabi Spino. And if you're here, first of all, I want to say this is an English call. Okay, everything's being said in this call is going to be in English. For that community that is been joining pharmacy, and of course, want a little bit of guidance of what to do from day one. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen to give you guys a welcome again. All right, 1 second. So all right, so welcome everybody. Just to give you a little introduction of myself. So I joined pharmacy 7 months ago with no followers, with not knowing of the industry, with a little bit of negativity, let's say, about the business because I didn't believe in it. So I started as a consumer. I started trying all the NutriPlus products because I had a baby. He's 10 months. So I wanted to try something to get all my vitamins, all my B12 levels up because I'm also bariatric. And before my pregnancy, during the pregnancy and then in postpartum, then I was having shots like every week of B12. So when I had my baby, I was still having the same issue until I said, okay, I need to start drinking a supplement or having something that give me that B12 that I need so I don't have the shots anymore. So then I found about pharmacy because all the products, all the NutriPlus product, almost all of it, they have B12. So that's how I started. I started as a client, and of course I got in love. Then I got into the business. I started sharing the word. That's what I want to show you guys here, how to apply it. And of course, in my first month, I was a director with less than 800 followers. So this is for you to say, you don't need to be an influencer already. You don't need to be famous. You need to have thousands and thousands of followers. Even if you start actioning every day, right? If you take this business seriously, then you can get there. Okay, so let's start. So welcome to pharmacy. It's an honor to welcome you to this community, to this great adventure. We're here to support you in every step of the way, okay? We'll help you to make your dreams reality, and your hard work, vision, determination is driving to force this team, okay? The revolution, from Jackie all the way down, Daniela, Gabby Spino's team. We're here to support. Thank God we have this platform of trainings and all the guidance you need, because I think without this, we wouldn't be that successful. Okay, so we gotta be really proud that all these ladies have built this platform. As your first step, okay, so the very first step, if you're here, is because you purchased your start kit, right? And you said, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so the first step is, as I said, you don't need any experience. Okay, you start pharmacy with all you need to do is become a megaphone and share this opportunity with at least 5 people. Okay, as soon as you hit the button that it says pay now or buy now, right? You start sharing. You can start sharing about your new journey, even if you're just a client or if you wanna even like do the business, right? And you don't have your product yet, you can still share the opportunity. You can share that, of course, you join pharmacy, you wanted to try, as I was telling you, I'm bariatric. I want to have some supplements that get me all my B12 levels up. So I found all these products and let's see, right? So when it arrives, then you create that little bit of, let's see, the people start watching you and they're waiting also with you until you get your box, right? So you create a little bit of expectations for whoever is watching you, even your family, your friends, right? Number 2 is, as soon as you get the products, try them. Okay, how are we going to recommend something if we haven't tried it? So either way, if you purchase, let's say, the nutrition kit or the skincare or the makeup, try them. Show your in your social media, show to your friends, to your families what you got, and also what is your goal by using it. Okay, if it's nutrition, you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to build muscles, if you want something to replace your breakfast as a meal replacement, whatever you want to share, right? If it's makeup, if you're a makeup artist, that you want to adapt this extra tool to your career, if you want something to offer to your customers, you have a store about hair care too. So try the products not only with you, but if you have a business, start sharing and start spreading the word. Okay. Then number 3, create curiosity online. What are you doing? Where have you start working? What can they achieve with pharmacy? Okay. Also, if you guys join like the business call before, we share a little bit of the compensation plan. And if you don't know a little bit about, what can they achieve with pharmacy, I invite you to go to our YouTube channel. After this call, I'm going to send you guys the link of the YouTube channel of the Revolution, where we have about our compensation plans, where we have business calls that we explain how pharmacy can help you on all the benefits we offer, right? Like all the bonuses, all the trips, all the incentive, all the gifts. So you need to learn that first, right? And then share it. What am I doing? Well, I'm an influencer with a red of recommendation. We recommend products. We gain 50% commission every time we share a link. We get 50% off on all the catalog. We gain trips, we gain bonuses, and also you can tell your clients or your potential clients that we have a platform of training that it will help them. Because, some people said, okay, I'm going to join pharmacy. How I'm gonna, how I'm gonna get there? Well, how I'm gonna know about products? How I'm gonna know? So if you tell them, no, we're gonna guide you 24/7. We have a platform, we have a YouTube channel where we have record calls, or we have weekly, we're going to try to do this call. We have the business calls on Tuesdays, and we're going to try to do the welcome. This is a welcome call every Thursday. And we're going to start building our community in English to help you guys achieve those goals. As number 4, you're not a megaphone. Try to duplicate. As soon as you have one person on your team, you're already a leader. Okay. So once you start sharing what you do, what are their needs, what is your new business venture, even what you gain, if it's not your first month in pharmacy, at least you'll be making some money. It's nothing wrong if you share how much you achieve. For example, in my first month, I achieved director. You can set that. You guys can do that. How? Just getting the 5,000 points, okay? On my 3 months, when you close the director, then you get the bonuses. So as you start sharing that, not only with your social media, but even, as I'm going to repeat, even if you have one person on your team, you got to duplicate. As a number 5, make your first presentation with your sponsor. Okay. As I said, if you're not ready to do presentations, believe me, I was not ready when I joined. That's why I'm really thankful of this platform. So you can use the record calls we have, or you can invite them to one of these calls. Okay. So until you get confidence and until you can share your own presentations. As number 6, ask your inner circle for support. So I want to know in the comments who from here has been already sharing with friends and family, and they said, oh, this is crazy, you don't know what you're doing. Who from here? I want to see it in the comments. Because sometimes our inner circle of support, when you say, I started a business with pharmacy, sometimes we don't know how to share it. Sometimes we don't know how to explain it. And I know sometimes it can be tough, okay? But what I want to tell you is also your inner circle or the people who's going to support your new project is people from your social media, people who follow you. I see me, yes, my family. So yes, you got to believe in yourself, okay? So when you believe in the product, even if your family sees you trying the products, consuming them, even if you have the nutrition and you already lose some weight, as soon as they start seeing or watching you get those results, believe me, they're gonna support you. Okay. You just gotta do the first 5 steps. And then when you get to number 6, they're gonna believe or they're gonna, they're gonna trust you. Okay, yeah, these products are working. Look at you. Your face looks beautiful, your hair looks beautiful, your body, you look more active. So as you apply the first 5 steps, number 6 is gonna be not easy, but is gonna people's gonna start believing what you are sharing in your new journey. Number 7, for the context. Sometimes you're gonna say, "Oh no, I don't have followers. I don't know anybody. They don't reply to me in the WhatsApp group." So how many of you have said that? I want to see it in the comments. Or no, I don't know anybody from work. I don't have friends. Um, Believe me, if you look, so if you do, I love when Jackie always gave this example. If you do a list for your wedding or for a birthday party, I bet you do at least, or you're gonna put at least 100 people in the list. Yes or no? I want to see it in the comments. If you said you're gonna do a birthday party, you're gonna make a birthday party, and you make a list, I'll bet you guys get, yes, I see it here. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna bet you at least you're gonna have 100 people to invite to that party. Same to pharmacy. This is gonna be your party. You're gonna make your contact list from WhatsApp, from Facebook, from Instagram, from work, from your gym, from your Zumba class, whatever. You make your list and you start sharing the opportunity. You got to be creative when you share this opportunity. Let's say you're in a Zumba class, how you share it? Walking with your, and I have it all here, work, of course, you're not going to bring the bottle of recharge, but you're going to have your drink ready with you. So when they see you with energy, hey, Catherine, how come you're so energetic, in the Zumba class? Well, because I make this drink with recharge, which have energy, which have caffeine, it has taurine, it give me, so as much as you know about the product, and the carnitine, so I put carnitine in it, blah 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 blah. And as soon as you share that, of course they're gonna be interested, okay? And that applies to your contact list. Also, if you're in the group chats already, we always share, not only in the group chat, but in the channels. If you follow all the channels, we share also the sales. Like right now, we have free registration on $6, right? For $6, they can unlock their 50% off the page. And they get a free aloe that the aloe cost $50. So you start sharing all that with your contacts, okay? You shoot a little message. Hey, the registration for pharmacy is $6. You can get 50% off on all the products. How about I share you the link so you can try it, right? And then I'll give you a free product. So you got to be creative with your contacts when you approach them this opportunity, okay? And also for me, it works a lot that I use either way Gemini. I like Gemini or ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT, hey, I have 10 contacts. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 10, 50, 100. I have this list of contacts. I want to share with them this opportunity. Give me an idea. Okay. And they will share it. They will share it with you. Number 8 is training. Sign up and be part of all available trainings. So if you're here today, I want to congratulate you. I really appreciate you're here because that means you want to learn. You want to learn how to do it yourself. You want to learn how to approach your clients or your potential prospect. Because this is part of pharmacy. Pharmacy is not only selling products, Pharmacy is not only sharing on social media. Pharmacy is also about the trainings. And if you're in the trainings, then you're on top of what is new, right? All the sales, what's going on, new products, this, that. So if you're in the trainings, you're not left behind, because that happens to me sometimes, because same, I have a full-time job. Pharmacy is like my part-time job. So sometimes if I miss even one call, then I'm like, what happened this? So I had to catch up. So at night, or when I'm showering, when I'm putting my baby to sleep, whatever, I put the call in YouTube and I start listening to it. Okay, you don't have to be like looking at the computer all the time. Even if in your car, you're driving, you're cooking, you put the call right there and then you start listening to all the trainings. For number 8, we have a 200 personal volume culture. What is that? So the personal volume, you guys know, is you build it with your personal purchases or with your sales. Okay, that is the link that you guys share to everybody who wanna buy product from you or who wanna join your team. So those 200 personal volume, why we have a culture of 200? Because that puts you in 3%. So you're in the first step to get to 25%, to be a director, right? So if you're already at 200% of volume, even if it's with sales or with personal purchases, for example, me, I always get me at least my 125, 150 points with my nutrition products, because what is always, I'm always going to be purchasing my I'm always going to be purchasing my meal replacement. I'm always going to be purchasing my gummies. I always going to be purchasing products that I need every day. So that gives me like a little bit of secure of my personal volume. But also you can share your link, and as soon people buy from your link, then you start building your personal volume too. And number 10 is your monthly goal. Okay, what is your goal this month? For example, my goal, I have it here. This is a little sweatshirt that Gabby gave us, is to be a bronze director, which is I have more directors in my line. I'm trying to build that, right? Which I'm very, very close this month. So more than a title, more than being a bronze, a gold, a platinum, the goal gotta be with yourself. We're already 2 months and a half until the end of the year. So everything that you promise yourself on January 1st, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be that, everything that you promise yourself in January 1st, if you haven't achieved it yet, you have 2.5 months to get it done. Okay, so that gotta be the compromise. You gotta compromise with yourself. What is your goal? What is your goal with pharmacy? As soon as you hit the button purchase to buy the star kit, you need already to start building that goal. Of course, for example, for me at the beginning, I didn't have it. I just wanted to be a client and consume the products. But as soon as I saw that these products were so good, I was having a change on my health, then I said, you know what? I'm going with everything. So I want you guys to set up that goal as well. Let me see. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have the WhatsApp group, we have the Pharmacy Academy, we have the announcement channel that is with the executive boss, which is Alejandra, and we have the YouTube channel. All these groups, I'm gonna send it after this call to the English group. If you're not there, then ask your upline for all these links. Also, we have catalogs for all the countries. It's not only in here, in this guide, which I'm gonna send it also, they're in the pharmacy website. So you can, remember, you can do this business not only in the US or Canada. If you know people in the Dominican, Mexico, Peru, Colombia, Spain, United Kingdom, Brazil, Italy, France, now Germany's gonna open, Ireland, even if you know people in what we call closed markets, like, for example, I'm from Venezuela. In Venezuela, I have a team, or Panama, Costa Rica, Ecuador. So all those countries, you can also work pharmacy, but then you need to ship the products with like a courier, right? From Miami, they send it to a warehouse, and from that warehouse, they send it to their country. So you can do it not only with the countries that are listed here, but also you can find your way, or you can open your own market. And who knows if the tunas are interested to finally open over there. So the 3 first steps to take, as I said, number 1, make a list of 50 people, okay? You're gonna do your party list, okay? You're gonna do your shower, your pharmacy shower. So you're gonna make a list, you're gonna contact them, and you're gonna invite them to become your partners or customer. How? I wanna see, and oh, sorry, I don't know what I did. How you gonna do it? Well, sharing the $6 registration we have right now. Even you can invite that people. You say, hey, we have a registration for $6, and I'll help you to put the products on your cart at 50% off. Okay, walk them through it. Number 2, announce your grand opening of your business. Make a live in TikTok, make a post. For example, I'm not too good on lives. Me and TikTok, we have a little fight, but I really keep up. I keep trying every day to do a live, but I try to keep up with my post. Okay. I try to keep up with my stories, because not only your followers sees you in your stories if you share it, or in WhatsApp, but as soon as you make a post, not only your followers are gonna see you, everybody, because then how I say it, like Instagram's allocated to people who might be or might be having the same vision or the same likes as you, like the content you like, they will allocate you to that people. And number 3, as soon as you get your box, do your unboxing. Share the products. Okay, in this box, I got my recharge, I got my hydro drop, this is acid hyaluronic. So you gotta be enthusiastic about all the products you got in your first box. Then in the ways to start earning money, I'm gonna repeat, we get 50% commission on every sale, and we have a welcome program. I don't know if you guys know, but the first 4 months that you're in the company, you get a free product, okay? The first month, you get a mascara. The second, you get a hair set. The third month, you get a elixir, which I love it. And number 4, then you get a bag, okay? So you also earn free products every month on top of auto incentive that pharmacy might have, and you can sell it at 100%. So is really they're really good. As a team development program to earn free products, your newly sponsored beauty influencer must reach 125. So every time one of your beauty influencers or a person from your team achieves the 125, then you unblock also a free product. Okay. So let's say you have this month 3 or 4 people active with 125 points. Let's say they bought a start kit that is $125, then you get 4 free products for each person. Okay, you can choose from the primer, mascara, is the intensive repair, the calendula cream, or the exfoliator. So every time you get new people on your team, then you get a free product. Okay, which is good. Same, you sell it at 100%, you give it away, you give it to your family. Hey, test this product. You can do with that product whatever you want. Then as a group bonus, you can earn with every pharmacy influencer you directly report. Let's say if I'm 25%, which I'm now, I'm a director, and I have Emily with 15%, then for Emily, I'm making 10%. Okay, so let's say it says over there that I have 5,000 in group volume, 5,600. and Emily has 2,000, then I earn from Emily $200. Okay, as simple as that. So every time, if you have people at 12%, 9%, 3%, then you deduct that percentage for the one you have, and that's how much you're gonna make. Then this is my favorite part, the bonuses, which is the leadership bonus, right? So the first 3 months when you lock your director, you get $1,000. Same for bronze, 1,000, golden, 2,000, platinum, 4,000, emerald, 10,000, diamond, 25,000, vice president, 50,000, president, 100,000, boss director, 250, and executive boss, 500. This is a one-time bonus. They just pay to you one time. But when you get there, you start making the bonus like every month, like from, because you get another sorry, another bonuses. But this is just a one time. Then you get the car bonus. This is every month. You get from 350 all the way to 600, and they pay you that every month once you hit golden director. And I saw it's a lot of PV over there, GV or BI. So PV is your personal volume, as I said, the one that you build with your personal purchases or your sales. The group volume is the one that you and your team makes. All your team, whatever they make, plus yours, that gets the group volume. That's what's gonna get you to director. Okay. Then BI, well, is a beauty influencer, and a BI is that beauty influencer what is active with at least 125 personal volume. And I think that's it for the presentation, right? This is the basic trainings you need to have, which is a business opportunity call, a compensation plan call, and of course, download the apps that we have to save the photos. After this call, as I said, I'm gonna send through the group chat in English. I'll send you guys a business opportunity call that we had Tuesday with Jackie and Hernan. I'll send you this call also if you want to share it, and I will send you a compensation plan so you can duplicate. Try to always duplicate what you learn in these calls with your team, even if you have 1, 5, 10, 20. Always duplicate, okay? And of course, we're a half a month. Today is the 16th. We have 20 no, less than 20, 15 more days. 15, yes, I think it's 15 more days until the month ends. And if you haven't reached your goal for the month, you still have more than, half of the month to get there. And I hope with this call you clarify a lot of doubts you had. If you're new and you're in this call, try to action as soon as you exit this call. Post your first story, do your first post, do your unboxing, talk to people about the opportunity you just got. And I hope you guys had a great night. Thank you guys for this opportunity, and I'll see you guys another day.